Hi everyone, this is the Rebel Rabbi. Today we will be discussing what are the blessings for food in Judaism. Now, there's a few main blessings, and each of the blessings starts very similar. So if you learn the beginning part of the blessing, it will be easy to remember most of the blessings, and the ending change depending on which food you are eating. There is also different blessings that we make in Judaism before we get called up to reading the Bible in the synagogue, when we hear thunder and lightning, and different occasions like for a circumcision or a wedding, or when we hear good news or bad news. But today we will be going through the blessings we make on food. The first blessing is the blessing we make on bread. In Judaism, bread is considered a staple food. It's considered the food of sustenance. And the Torah, the Bible, is compared to bread for our spiritual soul. When we make a blessing on bread before a meal, we don't have to make any blessing on any other food until the meal is over, besides for wine or grape juice. The reason is because when we make a blessing on bread, it encompasses all the other foods because it is considered the main food. Traditionally, most Jews will wash their hands 3 times on the right and then 3 times on the left and make another blessing before they eat bread. However, the most important thing is to make sure your hands are clean before you start eating. So the blessing we make before we wash our hands, and I will say with God's name, even though traditionally we're not supposed to say God's name randomly, only when we're actually praying, but for the video and for teaching everyone, I'm going to say it with God's name. So the blessing we say before we wash our hands, and I'll put it down here with the English translation and also transliteration. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilas yadayim. And that's after we wash our hands 3 times on the right and 3 times on the left. The blessing we make on bread is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. The next blessing is for wine and grape juice. Not for grapes, only for wine and grape juice. And that is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. And again, even if you have wine during a meal, you still make that blessing. The next blessing is for all vegetables. And if something is made out of vegetables, as long as you can still see pieces, you make this blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri ha'adama. If something is pureed so much that you can't even see, it's like a juice, we will discuss it soon. The next blessing is for fruits and anything that grows on a tree. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol nihiya bidvaro. The next blessing is for drinks and candy and all different poultries and eggs and milk, anything that doesn't grow from the ground or from trees. And that is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol nihiya bidvaro. As well as fruits and vegetables that are so pureed, it's like a juice, they go into that category as well. These are blessings you can start making today and feel closer and connected to God even by 1 spoonful or 1 drinkful of your favorite dish. The blessing we make on foods made from grains, like cakes and cookies, is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei mizonot. After eating your snack or your meal, there is also an after blessing, which we will discuss in a different video. On cigarettes, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, that's a joke. If you've noticed, these blessings start exactly the same. It starts off, Baruch atah Hashem, which is, blessed are you, our God, King of the universe, who either commanded us to wash our hands, or who makes food out of the ground, or makes food grow on trees, or in plants, or for the drinks and all the other food, who created everything with his mouth. So these are the blessings we make over food. Let's try to start with 1 blessing a week and let us know how it went for you. Thank you for watching The Rebel Rabbi. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments down below.